Hey guys, PowCha Toy Collection here, and for today's video, we will be having another figures news and update for upcoming My Hero Academia figures. And that would be the Ichiban Kuji, My Hero Academia, the movie World Heroes Mission, and the Ichiban Kuji, My Hero Academia, Begin the Hero. These figures are two different sets, so let's start with the My Hero Academia, the movie World Heroes Mission. This series is composed of 5 figures, tumblers, canvas boards, and rubber charms. You can see the complete list right here. Now for the first figure, it would be the Price A Master Lice E-Moving Izuku Midoriya. And as you can see from this photo, it is very similar with the Toho Animation exclusive figures. This figure also comes with an alternative head, so you can swap heads if you want the figure to be in a full stealth with a hood outfit. The details on this figure are top notch, and as you can see, this is made very fine, very clean, and not much creases on the outfit. If we look closer to the head, you can see that the paints on the hair are very good. Some shadings of green over the black hair, and you can see that it's the texture of the figure is very fine, not much creases. I can only see some creases on the stomach area, and beside it you can see the alternative head with the hood. Very cool looking, but I think I prefer the head without the hood. Now from below you can see the shoes at the lower part of the figure, and you can see that the details on the leg armor and the shoes are almost the same as the one Toho Animations made, with the matte black paint and shiny blue-green details on it, with a total height of 24 centimeters. That's all I can say for this figure, so let's go to the Price B, which is the Master Lice E-Moving Bakugo Katsuki. Now, before I give my review of this figure, this is a side-to-side comparison with the Toho Animation exclusive figure. Now, for my opinion, I think the Master Lice has the better facial likeness with the anime, especially with the hair. You can see the difference in the hair. Also with the face, the Master Lice got it perfectly. They sculpted the perfect face for this Bakugo figure. If I was to choose between these two figures, I think I would be taking the Master Lice Bakugo rather than the Toho Animation. But I can also say the only thing better with the Toho Animation is the texture of the outfit. As you can see, with the Master Lice it is very plain, while in the Toho Animation it is very intricate, very sculpted well. The suit is very realistic. Now back to the figure itself. Here's a closer look of the face. You can see that the hair is sculpted very like the anime, very pointy, and the facial likeness here of Bakugo is on point. And beside it you can see the alternative head with the hood, and as you noticed, the alternative head has a closed mouth, unlike the main head which we can see his teeth. Now moving on to the lower part, you can see the accessories attached on Bakugo's legs, and you can see the knee armor and his boots. The height for this figure is 25 cm. Next we have the Price C Master Lice E-Moving Todoroki Shoto. Now here's a side-to-side comparison of the Toho Animation and the Master Lice figures. And for my opinion, I think this will end up with your choice, because the two figures are very similar. Only the hand is a bit different and the texture of the outfit. Back to the figure, and this is how Todoroki Shoto looks like. From the main head, you can see that he has this cold look and very intimidating. And for the alternative head, you can see the whole face here. And I think the facial likeness is a bit off, but I'll rate it 8/10 maybe. And with how the figure is posed, I think I prefer the main head because I think if you use the alternative head, the face wouldn't be seen because of the hood. And from below, I think that this is a very simple design for Shoto. As you can see, only a bit of accessory on his legs and a very simple pants and boots. The height of this figure is also 25 centimeters. And for our next figure, it is the Price D Masterlice Extra Endeavor. From what I see on this prototype photo, I think this is a very cool figure of an Endeavor, and I just hope that they made the flames a bit of transparent effects, like the Figure Art Zero kind of flame effects. But I still find this figure a very cool figure. And here's a closer look of Endeavor. As you can see, the details on the flames are very good. It looks like it looks transparent, although it's not. And the facial likeness is a 9/10 for me, because I think they made the face of Endeavor here too nice, which he loses the signature glare. The hair is also sculpted perfectly, very spiky. And back to the flames, the colors of these flames go from light yellow orange to a darker orange through the end, and the details on the shoulder armor is gunmetal gray shiny paint, and the texture on the outfit of Endeavor here is very clean, and the paint on the outfit of Endeavor here is very cool. I think it's painted well, and the armor on his hands are also painted with the same paint as the shoulder armor, very realistic, and the muscles are sculpted perfectly. They're very big, very intimidating, and looking very muscular. And here's how it looks from below. The overall height for this figure is 30 cm. Next, we have the Price E, the tumblers, and the Price F, the canvas boards, and the Price G, which is the rubber charms. And for the last figure of this line is none other than the Masterlice E moving last one version, Midoriya Izuku. The only difference with this figure and the Price A is the paint of this figure. This figure has the shiny paint finish, and that is all. So you decide whether you'll buy the Price A or the last one version. Now that's all I can say for this line, and from my opinion, the must-have figures of this line is none other than the Price D Endeavor and the Price B Bakugo. And tell me what figures you are gonna get on the comment section below. Next, we have the Ichiban Kuji My Hero Academia Begin the Hero. Now for this line, we have a total of 5 figures and 3 other stuffs. These are the 4 main figures of this line, which is All Might, Deku, Shoto, and Bakugo. First, we have the Price A Masterlice E-Moving Midoriya Izuku. And as you can see from this prototype photo, the character design of Deku in this figure is the old style. Now let's take a closer look at the upper part of the figure. Let's go with the head first. As you can see, the hair is sculpted very well. It really separates, and the paint on it is well painted. The facial likeness of Deku is, I think, a very season 1 face. And we can also see from the side that this figure has an alternative head with the mask on, the signature outfit of the hero outfit of Deku. And for his hero outfit, we can see some creases, and I think more than the lighting shades, there are also shadings on the outfit that was pre-painted. Also, the details on the elbow armor and the gloves are good. You can see some creases on it and some shadings, and the elbow armor is painted black while the gloves are painted white. Now for the lower part of this figure, you can see from his waist, we can see the belt of his hero outfit, and his pants has a lot of creases on it, a lot of shadings. The knee armor is also there, and the very cool kicks of Deku. The pants and the knee armor are pretty simple looking, but the shoes of Deku here is sculpted very well and painted very well. As you can see, I'm not sure if it's orange or red, but you can see some dirt on the shoes as if it was used, and the sole is a bit dirty white, which I think it's looking more used than new, looking very like leather shoes. And you can see the shoelace is painted black, and I think that's all for the shoes. And for the height of this figure, it is 23 cm overall. For the next figure, we have none other than the Price B Master Lies Bakugo Katsuki. And just looking at this figure, it really looks cool, really looking really badass. Bakugo with that signature killer look and grin. And just by looking at this figure, I can say that this is a must-have Bakugo figure. Here's a closer look at the upper body. You can see that the hair is sculpted perfectly, being so pointy, and from the mask you can see the accessory from behind. As it said, it is 23 cm, and I think it's going to be taller because of the accessory behind it. Now moving on to the hero outfit, the hero uniform. You can see the collar on his above his shoulders. It is painted with a gunmetal, and you can see that his muscles from the shoulder to the triceps are very well detailed, very muscular, and the sculpt on his hero uniform is so good. It looks so fine. Now we have a better look on the hero accessory, a hero costume accessory of his, the grenade-like gauntlets, and I think it looks very cool, very well detailed. And now let's move on to the lower part of his body. In this photo, we have a better look on his boots and his knee armor. You can see that his knee armor is painted with that silver metal, I think, and some orange on it, and the boots are painted matte black with orange soles. And as I said earlier, the total height for this figure is 23 cm, but I think this would be taller because of the accessories on his head. Then we have the Price C Master Lies Todoroki Shoto. And looking at this prototype photo, I can say that this figure is a must-have figure just because of the effects on his left part, the ice effects on the whole left part of his body. Now let's take a closer look of the upper body. Let's start with the hair. As I said, unlike the other two figures of this line, the hair on this figure is a bit on the plain side, as it looks very sculpted, very simple. And for the face, I can't rate the face because again, it's another covered face of Shoto Todoroki figure, but I think it looks cool. And for the right side of the upper body, you can see a pretty simple polo with some creases, some folds, and some shadings to it. But on the left side of the figure, you can see that the body is sculpted like ice. This is what his hero uniform looks like in season 1, but except for the face, because on season 1 his face is also covered with that ice thing in his uniform. And for the lower side, almost the same thing as the upper side, except for the pants. As you can see, the pants here are a bit color different from the polo, which is white, while the pants is a bit of dirty white. And he has a very simple boots, white boots with a zipper on the middle, which is painted silver. The total height for this figure is 25 cm. Next, we have the Price D Master Lice Extra All Might. And for this figure, there is nothing to say but muscular, all muscles. The sculpt is excellent, the details are top notch, and I'll just show you a closer and better look of this figure so you guys can enjoy. The total height for this figure is 33 cm. And here's the complete list of this line. For the price E, we have a sacoche, a price F, a Deku Hero rubber key holder, and price G, a towel. And for the last figure of this line, we have a Master Lice Extra All Might Last One version. With how awesome the price D All Might was, I think this would be more awesome than the previous one. So that's all I can say for these figures. And for my recommendation, if I will be getting figures out of this two line, for the World Mission Heroes, I will be getting the Endeavor and Bakugo. And for the Begin the Hero, I will be getting the Bakugo, the Shoto, and the All Might. I'm just not sure whether the price D or the last price. Tell me what figures you will be getting from these two lines on the comment section below. And if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification button for you to be notified for videos like this. Once again, this is PowCha Toy Collection. See you next time.